was a very welcome challenge because again, for me, like as an actor, I really don't want to be in a box. I want to be able to explore, different layers to my range. So when I read the script, I was like, yeah, it's definitely something I want to be a part of. And then, so me and Dimeji, we couldn't really meet as early as we would have liked, just based on as everything they go this side now. We don't really get as much time, so as an actor you just have to find ways to just sharply tap into your character because you're not gonna get that much time to really, delve into the character and, rehearse multiple times and things like that. But it also does help when you have a director that trusts you as an actor and really just allows you play the character how you feel is most authentic to you. Because again, there's different ways, that you could play a character. So having you played in a form or in a way or in a method that's most authentic to you helps you be most comfortable. And when you're comfortable, it looks great. So Dimage is definitely that type of director, and it was an amazing process working with them. Honestly, no concerns because at the end of the day, I'm getting older. Like it is what it is. Like I literally have friends who are already married, already have kids. One of my guys has an 8-year-old son, and I'm so jealous when they're together. So yeah, it is a age appropriate character. Um, but at the end of the day, you have to understand that a lot of people are used to me playing younger characters. Basically grew up in front of the in front of the lens on people's screens, and they basically know me since like primary school into secondary. So it's hard for people to detach. I get that, especially people that know me most off of like the Johnsons. Show run for 13 years. Imagine me see me play a teenage character every day for 13 years, even on the weekends. So I get that. But yeah, no concerns whatsoever. At the end of the day, I am getting older. I am in, as they say, a transition. And I'm actually very privileged to be able to even say that because not a lot of child actors, child stars, get that opportunity to cross over and really grow, you know, in the industry as they get older, as we get older. So super privileged to do that. Again, having to do a film like this on this scale, first time working with somebody like Nancy Sime was super amazing as well because she's just like an all round chill person. Really helped me delve, into the character. I mean, the first scene we did was one of the biggest scenes of the product. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna give it away. But trust me, it's one of the most significant scenes in the film. And that was the first thing we did, and it felt good. So I was like, if this is day one, as it progresses, this is definitely gonna be fun, and it really was fun. We had fun. We had fun, and I guess again for me that's one of the most important things. I also want the process to be enjoyable for me too, and this project was for sure. So for me, in terms of positives, it allows you gather experience that you honestly can't get anywhere else. But if you're, out there in the trenches, thugging it out. So yeah, I have, a vast number of years that I've put into the industry already. So I've been opportune to work with different amazing individuals from different eras of Nollywood. So I take in a lot. I'm like a sponge. I'm always just taking. I'm super inquisitive. Why is this there? Why does this work like that? How can I improve? Because that's the only way I can improve. So that's definitely a plus. You get to travel, you get to meet people, you get to play different characters, and just really have a fun life. Upside. Downside, it can be a very dark and lonely place. It can be, I don't want to say depressing, but depressing on certain days because a lot of people don't really understand what it feels like because there's not a lot of views. There's not a lot of child actors. So it's such a small community that people outside the community think, oh my God, you're doing amazing. You're working, you're acting. But at the end of the day, remember, you're a kid. You wanna play. You wanna be at family functions. You have to start making big sacrifices from a young age. Oh yeah, you can't travel because you're on set. Oh, your cousin's getting married. You can't be there because you're on set. Oh, you can't have a proper holiday because you're on set. Oh, you're sick. you still have to show up because you have a test in 2 days. If you don't go today, that's going to affect your test. Or now you have started makeup exam in primary school. So the dynamic of your life is very different. Always having to, I dare say, put work first. And it can take a toll on you. It can take a toll on your relationship with your family, with your friends. There's times when, again, because before now, there wasn't even that many roles for like young characters. So you go through spells where you might not really get work. You start questioning imposter syndrome. Am I really that good? Is this really the life for me? Can I sustain a family on this Nollywood salary? What's going on? But at the end of the day, I can look back at my career and I have so much to be thankful for. The industry is growing, it is getting better. Yes, this price, not this price. So those are definitely positives. And I don't think I would change anything. So a lot of my interests are in and around media and entertainment. So if I wasn't acting, I would be working in advertising. There's no plan B. Anywhere we won't go, we could go as long as we're together. And with the way the world is going, you need that type of love right now. You need a partner that you know is in your corner, that's riding for you, because that can only come from a place of deep trust and deep understanding. You're not gonna put yourself on the line for somebody that you don't feel a certain type of way about. So, to me, Tola and Jite are like the type of love that you actually need to have, because again, you also have to remember their ages and what they've been through, the circumstances in which they even had their kid. So it's gonna be a bit rocky. It's understandable if they don't even know what they're doing in the moment. But those are the moments that make their bond stronger. That's what really connects them. Because you watch the film, you can tell that their love is much stronger after everything that they've gone through. And that's really what life is about, is going through the tough times. Because the tough times will come. It's going through the tough times with somebody that you know is going to be in there with you no matter what. Every scene that I'm in, I think is great. I think it's great. Thank you. But I genuinely believe that the Tola Jite dynamic is not a dynamic that we've seen a lot of in Nollywood. That type of love, that young, almost naive. Yeah, we don't have a lot of that. So I think people are really going to just see us as actors play a type of character that they're not used to. And that in itself is super exciting. Hello everyone, what's going on? Olumide Oworu here, and I am here to let you know that Saving Onome is now out in cinemas nationwide. Please go out and watch, support Nollywood, grow the industry, and I do guarantee that this is a me like you have never seen before, and you are going to love this project. Again, Saving Onome out in cinemas nationwide.